What up, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. It's 1 o'clock, man. You dealing with your boy FDL Train. You know what I'm saying, man. Getting ready to do this. Let's talk fitness with FDL here at Reach Radios, man. Shout out to the homie Reach Sweeney. So listen, man, I got a real dope show today, man. We're gonna call this, man, the professionals. When I say the professionals, man, we talking about the bodybuilders, the Olympians, man. We talking about celebrity models, man. We just got a real dope show. But the real cool part, man, I really love this show because it's special to me because all these people that's from this show today, man, is from the FDL camp. You know what I'm saying? So we really trying to move, doing big things. Right now, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, I got my homie TJ. TJ, tell him who you are, man. Where's that?
As he said, my name is TJ, Thomas Walls, owner of Regular Shit Fitness. Check out my website, regularshitfitness.com. Instagram, Thomas_Walls_Jr. Check me out.
Hey guys, I'm Queen Shira, IFBB Pro, Women's Physique, owner of Aesthetic Warriors and personal training programs. 9 years bodybuilding.
Mm-hmm. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Reps, man. Follow me on IG, Mr. Reps. That's Mr_Reps, REPZ. Just a little briefing about myself, man. Been in the fitness game about 20 years. Also a 2-time bodybuilding Olympian. So let's see what the talk is going to be about today, my brother.
Let's go, man.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
heard it, so y'all already see what time it is, man. So I'm going to kind of open it up, man, on some real cool questions right now. One of the biggest things, man, I wanted to bring on because when we talk about fitness, man, fitness hit from every different angles, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, me as being an athlete, you know what I'm saying? All of us up here today are former athletes. Jock, you know what I'm saying? We know the discipline, man, for us being a bodybuilder. We hear about it. I tried it. Shit didn't work for me, so, you know, don't act like it. But y'all know how I go. So,
Right.
bro, like, you know, being an Olympian, you know what I'm saying? This question for you and my sister right here.
Mm-hmm.
Being that person, tell the people, man, the discipline, you know, I'm talking about the meals, man, just the stuff you go through. Just kind of
Well, you
them
know,
up.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead on and pass that one to Shira.
Oh, okay.
Because her regimen is a lot more stricter than mine or whatnot. Matter of fact, she impressed me. So let's go ahead and hear a little bit from her.
Let's talk about the discipline that you have to have. It's in every decision you make from the time you wake up, from from that point on. Like just having a schedule. I tell people just have a day-to-day, an hour-to-hour schedule on everything you have to get done that that you're doing that day. On down to the meals, you have to have them time like, okay, 7 o'clock I gotta eat, 10, 12, just everything has to be so strategic.
Right.
And just, put together. You have to have a game plan and a blueprint coming out. So, through living this life, it put every aspect of my life just is discipline, and I learned that through what I have to do, through the training, the supplements, the protocol, everything put together. So
do you ever want to eat a bad meal or something?
of course, all the time, it's just human, but I wanted more. I want to win more. So I just, it's just about knowing how to have that restraint and knowing how to say no to free food. A lot of people don't know how to do that. They don't know how to say no to free food. As soon as it's free, if it's sitting out there, they got okay.
Right.
And it takes
I can't say no.
discipline to walk away and just say
Right,
no
it
to
does,
free stuff.
it
So
does.
you can't do that. This is not for you. And I tell people that.
That's
So let me
right.
ask you this, Jock.
Mm-hmm.
You got something that you do, man. I noticed, like I said, it's one thing you on the stage. Then you also, man, you train regular clients.
Right.
Then you train competitors.
Right.
And then you run your own brand. Tell
Correct.
me the discipline in that piece, bro.
Man.
That's a lot of hats.
No,
in 24 hours. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
you right, man. But it starts off, man, from knowing exactly what you want, right? And whatever it is that you want, you're gonna go the extra mile to get it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying, right? And that right there starts with like discipline. Discipline is 100, right? But it starts off with the mindset of saying, you know what, I'm going to commit myself to this, right? So you have to make the commitment, and you have to be committed to your commitment. That's your word. It's crazy, you got to say it like that, because if I tell you or someone else that I'm gonna do something and I don't do it, then you'll be mad at me.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
True. Right,
But if you do it for yourself and you don't show up or do what you have to do for yourself, you ain't gonna be mad at self. You see what I'm saying? So, I like to turn that around, man, and look and always try to look within for as like when it comes down to commitment and whatnot, right? You have to be strategic throughout your day with whatever you do, even whether it's bodybuilding or lifestyle of people who, just wellness people or whoever. You see what I'm saying? It has to have a certain level of commitment with it. But for us, I'll tell you this, right? Just to elaborate a little bit more for as like on what I want to share to do. When it's time to compete in a show, right? There's a lot of things go out the window,
Okay.
right? And what I mean by that is I'm talking about damn near everything that you like doing goes out the window. Everything that can be an average day for you goes out the window, right? Because in the morning, it starts every morning. Matter of fact, it don't start every morning. It starts in the morning, but it starts at night the day before as preparation
For that next one.
for that next morning.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying,
deep,
right?
that's deep.
So you want to be the goal is to be prepared, right, for the next day and the day after. Because if you are not prepared, bro, like everything will go out the window. Game plan goes out the window, right? So you have to have that game plan and then know how you're going to execute that game plan.
So in other words, if you got an A, B, C, and D,
Right.
and C go bad, it could kill the whole thing.
Yeah, it could kill the whole thing.
Man, that's rough.
You,
That's
see,
rough.
you see what I'm saying? It could really kill the whole thing, man.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Every time you leave the house without the meals, you're setting yourself up for failure. You
Right.
have to be prepared from the time you wake up in the morning. You open your eyes. Okay, I gotta have this.
Mhm.
I wake up and when I come in the gym, I have about 4 or 5 bags between my gym bag, my lunch bag.
Yeah, you be
this
coming in like
bag.
you finna
Yeah,
stay.
Like
right.
I'm moving because
You ain't talking like y'all finna live.
Right, right,
I want
right,
to have
right.
at least 3 meals on me, and because every time you leave the house, when your stomach start talking to you,
Mhm.
it's too late then.
Right.
Your stomach start talking. You know you looking for the first thing to go.
So let me ask you this though, and this is a big question before I get to TJ. Real quick question for both of y'all.
Right.
I just heard all the stuff y'all gotta do, right?
Mhm.
And then you also training everybody, right?
Mhm.
When do you find time and the discipline not to be disturbed and just work on yourself, your body, your training? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, and I'm gonna say this here real quick before I let you answer. Y'all gotta remember this, folks. They work out, they train for 24 weeks, 16 weeks, 32 weeks, all for about a minute to a minute and a half on stage.
That's right.
It ain't like you training 6 weeks for a pro football, you got 13 games or 82 basketball games or
Right.
100 and some football games.
Right.
These people train 5 months for a minute to maybe 2 minutes on stage.
Right.
1 minute equals 5 months of the discipline that they talk about.
Right, and let me tell you about that, right? What's funny is that not just that one show that you may be on stage for that 1 minute, but it's been a lot of years where I find myself being on a diet like 80% of the year, right? Just because, I know it sounds crazy, right? But just because we're not just doing one show, some of us are doing multiple shows, right? And it's carried on throughout the remaining of the year. So if you're starting to, train and do train in January or not, and your first show is not till, let's say, April or May or even June, then 8 out of 10, if you're a true competitor, you're going to be competing the rest of the year. So that means the rest of the year you're going to be on diet until you finish up. And see, that's where the real commitment and the discipline comes in at. And that's why I say in the beginning, like, you have to get to a place where is that, like, this has to be something you truly, truly want to do. You got to want to do this like you get up and fix your kids' breakfast in the morning.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's really no room for error in order to be great. And that's why a lot of people are not great.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? In this field. And that's why a lot of people don't go far in this field.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a different type of pro.
Right,
It's a
right,
different thing.
right.
Y'all got to remember this now, people. These pros, these are the people just step on stage one and kept. These are real pros. That's why we're using the word professionals.
Right,
Real
right,
pros.
right,
See
right.
How just to touch on how you find the time to do it. I mean, I started competing back in 2013. In 2014, I just knew that was my second show. I knew I was in love. I wanted to compete, and I wanted to make it everything I wanted to do. Like, if I can find a way to make money doing this, is this the only thing I can do? Because that's how much time consuming
put
it
into
is. You
it.
gotta
Right,
it has to
right.
be a full-time job.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
really want to be successful. So what I did, I went through my phases of hardship, 5, 6 jobs, but I hustled enough where I became an entrepreneur. Now, my time is my time. I can dictate my time on what I need to do with my clients and my everything.
right,
So that
right.
way, like I said, that's how much in love I was with this and passionate about this sport. I made it everything. I gotta make it a way that nothing else come between the time of me competing.
Right.
Every season I'm on stage.
Right.
There's nothing gonna come between that. That's how serious it is.
That's
for
love
me.
and commitment.
Right,
That's how
right.
serious. When I
Hey,
fell in love in that second show, I was like, I want to do this for the rest of the time I can do it. And
What,
I found
did-
a way to get it done.
Did you feel? Did everybody feel a passion that just came
I
out right there?
She made me want to go eat a salad.
Everybody just feel a passion
So
right
let me
now?
ask you this,
That's what I'm
real
talking
talk, TJ. So For y'all don't know, man, TJ man's general manager, man, at FDL Compound, man. I met this guy, man, like I said, 2.5 years ago, bro. Just like me, Jock, me and Shira been on each other the longest, man. We hit it off just like a huge family. This brother came in the gym when the gym was blue. We barely had the weights. Everything stuck with me. I'm talking about range. You call it, he ain't never left. But on the flip side, this brother also does some celebrity modeling. Y'all be seeing the man just back off, hanging short, shit I can't do because I ain't got no abs and stuff. But at the same time, man, he have a big responsibility in what he do with the gym, train his clients, getting ready for his photo shoot. So, bro, I'm gonna ask you this, like this one of the biggest questions. TJ wears headphones, right, Jock? All the time.
All the time, that's right.
So, give me your discipline, a disciplined day for you when you're getting ready for that photo shoot. You got one 2 weeks from now, and you got to be the top of everything. What does it look like with you? Does it start at night, like Jock was saying, prepare for the next day, or how does it go?
It just, for me, it's a steady thing. So, like, I know I have a photo shoot coming up in 2 weeks, but now that doesn't deter away from what I do in my normal life because, one, before I was a trainer, I was a gym rat, so I was always infatuated with looking good. So,
Right.
Me getting ready for a show was just like, it's nothing for me because, like I said, this is what I do. This is what I love. I love just being in the gym,
Natural
working out. I
behavior.
love the way I feel after a good workout, chest all pumped up,
Okay.
and all that stuff. So that's what it is to me. And then when it comes time for the shoot, I'm prepared because it's like, man, I'm so comfortable with my body.
Take it on.
Let's take it on. Let's see what I got. And
Ready to
this
go.
is what I'm ready to go at all times. You stay ready. You ain't never got to get ready.
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And you
So-
stay ready.
Stay
You
ready.
stay ready, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
You
a
stay
big
ready.
part of my focus. That's a big part of my training is just like I said, I'm a natural gym rat. I just
Right.
love being in the gym. So I appreciate and take on clients who only want to do that. I mean, of course, the aesthetic factor with Shira and Jock do it's totally different from what I do.
Right.
But my job, and I tell all my clients, is to just give you the skills and knowledge so that when you're out on your own, you're no longer nervous. You can walk into a gym, not feel all apprehensive, go in there and get your stuff done. That's my ultimate job. And they stick around, some of them straight off, and they actually do that. But
Yeah, man, you do a
That's
good
right.
job at it.
Yeah,
So
right.
I gotta ask this. So I was every now and then we'll put the funniest question in. Jock, most irritating thing that bothers you at the gym? Let's go.
The
I'm
most
putting you on the spot,
irritating
man.
thing that bothers me at the gym, bruh, is when members, right? When members take the plates, right? And they'll take the plate, and the plate rack will be full, right? All the way full. And they'll just hang that one big 45 at the edge, and it just
Knowing
tilting.
it's gonna just
Knowing
fall
it's going to fall off as soon as somebody touch it, bruh. It'd be like, come on, man. That's my pet peeve right there.
That kills you.
Yeah, bro, because you got to watch them toes, man.
What about you, Shira?
You know what I'm saying?
It's space. It's really space because we, just trying to make sure everybody just comment at gym etiquette.
Yeah.
Respecting my space, not having your bag, my bag. Everybody just trainers and people on. It'd be too much.
Right.
And then, when some of the trainers doing too much, they got a whole marching band coming across the gym, so that they coming through with all
Get up.
marching. And you like, what you doing? Like,
Jackson State Band.
what you doing with basketballs and doing hops in the aisles? Like we got that type of space, and that irks me. It really does.
Yeah, we ain't got one back that long though. Man, I said it. TJ, what's it?
I gotta piggyback off what Sherry said, man. It's a big deal with gym etiquette, and one thing, and like I said, professionalism. I cannot stand when I watch it all the time, and I don't say nothing because it's gonna look bad just coming off that way in that atmosphere.
Right.
I watch trainers rack up these weights, put it on there. They do these cute little workouts, and they satisfied, and then they grab their bags and walk right out the door, leaving everything still racked on. Yo,
That's right, too.
This is your job.
That's right, too.
As a professional trainer, part of your job is putting the weights back, not just putting them back, but putting them back where they go
Proper.
properly. And they don't do this, and I just look at them like,
Mm-hmm. You look at them because you're the one that be fixing it.
'cause I'm the one putting all the weight. And he's like, okay,
You
man,
be
if that's what I
fixing
want to
it.
do, man. I will do it as
Yeah.
professional courtesy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use it in my workout, the shit you left out, and then I'm gonna rack it for you and show you where it goes.
That's
But then
right.
once you do that, the cycle continues. I'm gonna just put this there and walk.
On you,
away.
Jock, most irritating thing about a client?
Oh. Shoot, you gotta call me. I was about to piggyback off something and take that
Yeah,
somewhere
I be
else.
happy with it, yeah.
The most irritating thing about a client is inconsistency, man. Right?
Talk to him,
Inconsistency, man. And I'm pretty sure a lot of trainers feel the same way with that. But for me, it's inconsistency because it's like when you take on a client, or when I take on a client, I can only speak for self, right? When I take on a client, I take on your goals.
Right.
And if I take on your goals, then that means I'm taking on a part of you.
Right.
So with that being said, I have an expectation. I expect you to show up. I expect you to do this or follow the plan or whatever it is, because I didn't inbox you and be like, hey, look, knock at your door and say, hey, look, can I train you?
Right.
No. You contacted me and you say, hey, listen, I'm ready to change. I'm ready to change my life. So I think the people that come off like that and then turn around and get right back out the door because they've lost their commitment or lost whatever.
Got distracted.
Right, got distracted. And it's a lot of things, man, because a lot of people get distracted for so many different reasons. So it brings us back to the point in saying, well, hey, listen, what are you committed to? Right? Because if you're committed to something, then at the end of the day, at some point, you're going to find a way.
Right.
Right? Because you have to, because this is your commitment. You see what I'm saying? So that's the most irritating thing for me, man, for us, like with clients. Go
TJ,
ahead.
quick question. So, a lot of times as trainers, all of us are trainers, we got that one or two clients every now and again that'll pay you and then disappear and then post and they ain't looking like shit and then pay you again. What's the thing on you?
After a while, and I'm gonna be honest with myself, I don't like just taking people money. So if that happens, yo, keep your dollars, yo.
Yeah.
Go to somebody else. Don't just keep paying me. No, take your dollars, take it somewhere else, go invest it somewhere else. Matter of fact, go get your body done. Go get your body done.
Yeah, look, straight up, man.
That's what it is, man. Don't just keep paying me and not showing up. Because like Jock said, man, it's a commitment factor. And when you come to me talking about you want this and you don't show up, I ain't got no love for you. You ain't got no discipline for yourself. So why should I even take you halfway serious? I just can't do it. Take your money, keep it in your pocket. I don't want it.
That's real. That's real. So let me ask you this. This kind of like I always, this is like thing I always get all the time. You get people and they got it's the craziest shit in the world, bro. Everybody got a birthday goal, a New Year resolution.
That's right.
Get ready for a wedding.
That's
Share
right.
what I mean. So, what about the woman that's in a 16 trying to get to a 4 in 30 days?
I don't take on them clients. First off, as a professional trainer, I have a consultation with you. I just get in your head to see even if this is something that we can do. A lot of people want to get with you, pay with you, and start and think that's it. No, I want to see what's your goal, what's your end goal, and what's your expectation from me. So we'll be on the same accord. So just picking people's brain, I find out a lot just by gauging. Okay, when you tell me you're trying to get ready for a cruise in 6 months or 3 months, see, I don't do them short-term goals. I'm gonna tell you what type of, and I let them know what type of trainer I am. I'm a long-term longevity trainer. I'm a lifestyle trainer. This is a bond. This is a relationship with us.
Right.
I don't want you to think
Right.
I don't, because those be the ones that don't last long. Yeah. So I just, that's how I run my business now. I don't even.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Ask the question again.
So the clients, what we say again?
The clients when they have a long, just
birthday
the
goals
birthdays
and
and
stuff like
occasions.
that. Those short-term goals. I take on some clients like that. I do. And I'm okay with it. Everyone has their own, on their own style and what they choose to do with clients and stuff like that. But those clients, like, if I already expect this, like, I'm not looking for nothing else. You see what I'm saying? So when I take on short-term clients for 2 months or 3 months for these vacations, like you just said, I had one that wanted to go, I don't know, Brazil somewhere. Like, hey, look, I'm going to Brazil in 8 weeks. I need to shape up. Okay, all right, whoa. I'm gonna give you an honest. And some of they had decent. Some people come to you with decent shapes or whatnot and just want to get better. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not far gone and stuff like that or whatnot, right? But when they do, man, I only expect that, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? So it's no bad blood or anything like that. This is professional. You paid me to do something. It's up to me if I want to accept it or not. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm okay with it personally.
What about you, T?
I have to agree with Jock because I get people that say, well, I have this coming up, I have a vacation coming up, and like he says, okay, they have this much time, then I expect them. Now, when it comes to that time, they go on vacation, stop coming, cool, because we expected that. But now, I kind of test myself because if we go past that point, it's like, well, damn, I've exceeded this person's expectations. Now, we're moving forward past just the vacation or the birthday, we're moving toward like share set, longevity.
Right.
And those are people, like you said, you develop really, really great relationships with them.
Right.
Rapport, and then become friends. Really like talking.
What about the in and out client? I'm here. They January, February, guys, they gone March. They call you back.
Man, that's
April, they gone. Sure,
man,
they
that's-
call you back July. They back September. What about them clients? Like,
Man,
you know,
bruh.
how y'all deal with that, bro?
I have
Go
a
ahead.
10% comeback fee. I have a 10% comeback
Straight
fee.
up.
If you come back, okay, extra $25, $20, because now you know, hey, you gotta
Wasting
you know,
your time.
You wasting my time. Now
Ah,
I'm tax
Right,
you for that.
right,
I might
right,
need to
right,
take that on.
right. That
Noted.
Noted, noted,
Yeah.
duly noted.
So let me ask y'all something, man. And this is a good question for Jock and Shearer. And just like me, man, you know, in this game, we know we have kids, we have families, we have responsibility, you know, as parents. I know growing up for me, you know, I grew up in a church home, so it was fried chicken, bologna sandwiches, you know, nothing was really super healthy except, you know, we always, you know, athletes, all four of us here.
Right.
As a parent, do you, and this kind of tricky, instill in your kid healthy values and things like that, or just let them be a kid, or do you just, you know what I'm saying, have some like when we was little, we ate anything, or by you knowing better, do you do better with the kids, or just kind of let them do what they do until it's time for them to make up their mind when it comes to their eating and stuff like that?
So what you mind? You go? So what you said with the question makes so much sense, and that's a good question to expound on, right? With any whether you're in the fitness industry or whatever, right? You have to put it like this: if you know better, you should do better, right? And you don't want to take away them being a kid, but then you also, like, if we're being even more strategic with it, right, and really thinking about it, right? What is it to be a kid? Is it to be a kid to eat candy and this and that and all kind of cereals late at night until, you know, you got to go to the dentist? You see what I'm saying? So or you know, so and I say that because I feel like whatever is a kid is being, you know, a kid could enjoy fruits and vegetables all day if that's the intent of the parent.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If that's the situation in the household, you see what I'm saying? Because I also know parents that have kids that never ate candy and different things like that. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? So it can. For me, myself, I'm just going to speak on myself. I find a balance. So my sons actually, and it's crazy, I had both of my sons this past summer, we're not together. And my oldest, he's never around me this much to just be waking up eating almonds and 5 eggs. Like, who does that? Who does that? Right?
Almonds and eggs?
My oldest son would sit there and eat a bag of almonds a day, 5 eggs for breakfast, and that's it.
Well, at least he getting his protein in. And
No,
healthy fat.
right. So, you know, and I'm saying that because, you know, what we do as parents, you know, of course it influences and affects the child or whatnot. But for as me being intentional about just being on, you know, really clean eating habits all the time, no. I'm pretty relaxed on it to a certain extent. I just don't let them overdo it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The goal is to always just find a balance. You know what I'm saying?
What you think about that?
My daughter, I'm so proud of her. I mean, because I let her be her, and she ended up turning into fitness anyway. Her dad's he owns his own gym. She's grew up in the gym, you know. So that's what she knows. So she started eating eggs, tuna fish like is her favorite, you know. And she has a 4-pack. She's built already.
Yeah, I saw her wrestling
you.
pictures.
She's
Yeah,
second in
athletic.
state in wrestling, and she's like, Mom, I want to compete when I get older. When you think it's 16, like she already want to do it. You know, I ain't put nothing on her, but she see how people treat her mom. She see how influential people inspire people are. She
Right,
stop
right.
at the
Oh, man, that's
grocery
amazing.
store.
I
She
love that.
loves
That's
it.
dope.
Her friends at the school, they be like, "Oh, your mom, she's so big." You know, they just be like in awe. And she
Right.
loves it.
You
And
in
I'm so
shape,
happy.
Sarah. You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
you in
I
some
was-
serious shape.
and
For
real
real.
quick, though, and I really wanted to preach. Just you can still be feminine. You know, you can still reach the femininity
took my next question.
and having muscle.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Love
so
it.
she see it ain't like it's a bad thing. Because when I was growing up, I was very insecure about my broad shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
I always had broad shoulders and I hated them. I was always wanted to be curvaceous and like the other girls. Boys weren't noticing me. You know, so I've always dealt with these insecurities growing up. They end up being a gift at the end of the day. But my daughter sees the other side. She's like, I want to be that super mom. Like,
Right.
I want to be that
Right.
woman like my mom. Like,
Hey,
you
sound
know.
to me,
love
you're a hero.
That
over
was
there.
about to say.
I like that.
You were inspiring. That was my
That's
next
right.
question, man. One of the biggest things that I noticed about fitness, man, a lot of people get into fitness because of their insecurities. You know, so we can discuss the mental health. You know, it's a whole screw of things in perspective. But I noticed one of the biggest things, too, is insecurities. I heard a person, even last week on the show, it was funny, the same thing continue to pop up. I hear women all the time, and all of y'all got women clients and stuff like that. I know women say, well, I don't want to go to the gym until I get in shape.
Right.
No, seriously.
Right.
They're insecure. And then you got guys that are, been very small and everything, and it's just like they feel down on themselves. So when you get them type of clients, you know what I'm saying? Because basically they coming into y'all realm, and their mindset, one, they want to do it, but on the reverse side, their mindset is really saying that, hey, you know what? I know I can't do this. They already coming in defeated.
Right.
So TJ, as a trainer, when you know they're coming in defeated, how do you kind of just, hey, let me help you win this defeat and, go the whole opposite way, meaning that you really finna kill this for yourself?
The biggest part, because I have clients like that, I've had clients like that. My biggest thing was just to make them feel comfortable when they walked in. And so when they walked in, they weren't intimidated and they weren't too blown away by everybody surrounding them because they've seen so many figures. I also give them things that they can do. I'm not going above means I'm not giving them all. We're going to get this done, and you're going to do this, like I said, at the same time, making them feel comfortable when they're in the gym. And after a while, they just become normal. It's normalized for them after a while. Because, like I said, you do a good job of just kind of making them feel safe and secure. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Making them feel safe and secure, they'll come.
Constantly encouraging them.
That part.
Constantly encouraging them. Letting them know that we all have our battles with this. It's not,
That's right.
They don't believe that, though. They don't believe that. Yeah, I mean, somebody
it
like
takes
us
time.
had struggled. And I tell somebody all the time, my biggest story is like, yo, when I first moved to Georgia, I was small as hell. I'm like 40 pounds less than what I am right now. And I got back to working out. I get on the bench, pick it up, come down. LA Fitness, peak hours. I couldn't pick that bar up. And like I said, they're like, what? Like, yeah, I had to roll it up. Nobody came and helped me. Nobody did nothing. I rolled it off my chest, took the weights off, got on less weight, and just kept it going. But people they won't believe things like that because of the way we look right now.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I always see you, man. One thing that I noticed that you developed really, really good as a trainer, man. All of us. It's one thing to give people the whole health, the weights, and the jumping jacks, and all of that part. That's what people think training is. You're wrong. I noticed, man, that you build great rapport and great friendships with your clients. Like I see you encourage them, but I also see you, talking, you laugh, you joke. You got a certain characteristic with yourself where you make that person feel like, even though they're not on your level, I'm gonna train with Jock. Like I see you sometimes get in there and train with your clients. You're not only showing them, you actually there with them. Y'all getting the workout, and you develop this whole thing as it's always like no one buys a car from a car salesman. You know what I'm saying? They buy a car from the other person. Look at the same car because it looks good. Because the car salesman's gonna tell you anything. But I've noticed that you take yourself from being the Olympian and the trainer to, hey man, I'm just a friend, I'm just a human being. Let's get a workout, and that's like we give you props for that.
Because
how do you do that? You know,
because all those other things, the training, the Olympian and stuff or whatnot, those are just titles, right? Yeah. I started this off without the title of being a trainer, right? I started training 20 years ago for free for the first 2 years. You see what I'm saying? So my whole thing with clients was to really just, get to know them. You see what I'm saying, right? And I think if I get to know any trainer, get to know their clients to a certain extent, it will allow them to build up a certain level of rapport with them, whereas that they will fall in alignment with far as like whatever it is that you want. And I say that because there's a lot of clients that bump heads with trainers. Right, and I get a lot of those people, in my inbox or hit me up saying, hey, you know what, I don't like this, and I didn't hear so many stories or whatnot, right? The biggest thing, man, for me is just relationships, man. I kind of let things just unfold. You see what I'm saying? But this is the number one thing that I do before I take on a client, right? Okay. I sit down and give you a consultation or one over the phone, but I'm not just giving you a consultation, asking you medical questions and stuff like that and your history and stuff like that. I'm feeling your energy. Right? And I had to not take on a few clients based upon all the emotional problems that they had that I seen future problems with. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let you deal with yourself right now, right? Because the emotional state that some people in, you're going to bring that all on me.
Exactly.
And we already take on that. You see what I'm saying? Every person that we train, we take on all their, we take on this energy. You see what I'm saying?
You become the gym husband,
the
doctor, everybody.
Advisor, this, that. And for me, man, I'm okay with it to a certain extent, but you also have to be able to say no and pick your battles.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Some people don't. Some people want it bad enough and they're willing to change. That's the ones I take on. The other ones, I kind of fill them out and let them go.
Man, that's tough. Another question, man. So I always come in one of these cool questions every now and then. Listen, man, y'all all got dope bodies, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool from the chest to the neck. Y'all do your thing.
Right.
Fitness is super sexual. You know, man, y'all get clients throwing themselves at you. That's number one. Then you got clients, you know, figure if they can come on and flirt with you, they ain't got to pay. Then you just get a client, man, and we all have had this. They like you so much and want to really get at you, they willing to pay, drive to the extent to train with you. And then when they find out, you know what I'm saying, that you strictly a trainer, y'all, that's what this show is, y'all professionals. So, you know, I'm sure, give me your one incident here, just one quick one that you
Go ahead,
like,
TJ. Go ahead,
you know.
TJ. Start it off.
yeah,
Go ahead, start it
yeah,
off.
yeah.
He looking. Go ahead, start it off. Pull you out here. Go ahead.
I don't know, T, tell the truth.
Come
Shit.
on now.
I'm trying to. It's several. But yeah, I had a client who, because my number one rule is if you pay me, I can't do nothing with you. But she was a mature lady. It was like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and she was just coming. She was paying. She was getting up. She wasn't really the most athletic. She didn't really put the most effort into it. But when she would see me, it was just always, hey, and just
Right.
It's like you gotta chill with that. You know what I mean, one, you got my age bracket, but two, it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do a job here, and you're not allowing me to do it. So it got to a point where it was just like, yo, we can't work no more. I can point you in the direction you want to go, but I mean, we have nothing going on because, like I said, I'm not attracted to you in that manner. I got a job to do that you're paying me for, and then that's what you want. I mean, you just gotta.
Hey, boy, that's a good trainer right
You
there,
gotta go
boy.
find it somewhere else.
That's what
I
I'm
can't
talking
do
about.
it.
That's a good trainer right there.
I can't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I hear you. What about you, John? Come on.
As far as me, I've had many clients like that, man. Women, very nice looking women clients over the years, dancers and all kind of stuff or whatnot. But I kept it strictly professional with them, man. I'm with TJ to a certain extent over there. I'm not going to shoot him off and shoot him away or whatnot. But I have had that. But what I can say is that I never crossed the line, which is a great thing. And that's something that I could always say. You know what I'm saying? But the other side of it, it's funny though, right? It's funny. You trying to, rack the weight, so you're trying to show them a certain, technique for it. They want you to stretch them a certain way, this, that, and like, come on now. And like, oh yeah, you could go ahead and put your hand. No, I'm not touching you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could just do that. No, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, I just get my kicks. I just get my kicks off of that, man.
What about you?
We nice looking people, so it's expected. People want to, they want to be in our presence, in our space, so they'll pay. And I play it safe. I'll play that distant game. I'm real good at that. Oh, okay, because eventually they're gonna start. Maybe we can go out and hang out. No. We can hang out here. This is.
We got an we can hang out here.
Meet me over there at the bench press.
There we go.
Meet me at the bench press.
Meet me at the front desk with a smoothie. Yeah, we get a smoothie right there.
That's what's up. Activity going on. We're gonna keep it in the gym and keep it focused.
That's right.
Cool. Real topics, man. Like we've been, like I said, this is actually day 2 on this topic. We really talking about this, man, everywhere. We notice Atlanta fitness, man, it's growing so big. And it's growing. And we hate it, man. One thing about this FDL, bro, we said this, I'm gonna say this every show. We don't have a competition because we're not in competition with no other gyms. One of the biggest thing about us, man, we just want everybody healthy. Whether that's your gym, my gym, no gym, outside. We're just, only thing that we're preaching is a healthy lifestyle and doing good for yourself, and having great testimonies. I'm going to ask y'all, anyone y'all can pick this question. Why is it so much, man, beef and all the hate in the urban black fitness industry? Like sometimes it just gets so catty and so the situation gets really, really, what's the solution to it and why is it that way? And that's a big thing we want,
Well, I think it becomes that way because people get too Hollywood with it and they take away from like the actual purpose of fitness. The purpose of fitness is for you to be healthy, live a healthy lifestyle, have a clear mind, but now you taking it to where it's like we got to show off and you got to.
I got to be bigger.
Let's get back to the basic of what fitness is. Getting yourself
You
in
answered
shape.
that perfectly.
Man, because that's one thing I hate about fitness is people getting too glamorized. With like, yo, when you come to the gym, like, forget all the pictures. Yo, get your work done and then go take your picture and then get out the way.
Right.
Like, stop being so Hollywood with it and just stick to the basics. The basics gonna get you paid.
That's true.
That's right. I'm gonna piggyback off that. It is the basics, right? And you're 100% right on. certain groups of people and certain companies or whatnot throughout, and we just speak about, whether it's Atlanta or just the South period or whatnot, right, that they get to Hollywood with it. And I get it to a certain extent, man, but the true thing about fitness is that this is wellness, right? And wellness covers everything. It covers a peace of mind, a certain state of mind, a relaxed state of mind. And going to the gym for myself that's always been peace for me, right? Like I didn't smoke, drink coming up and stuff like that. I'm probably didn't do my first drink till about 24, I don't know, something like that or whatnot. But gym was always, for me, it was a mental safe haven, right? And when you get to the Hollywood stuff, a lot of times it gets to the point where is that, because we want to support everybody. People who have, people who have my mindset and us, how we think, we want to support everybody. You know what I'm saying? But you sometimes, and I don't know if I'm by myself, you don't want to support everybody who acts certain ways and this and that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they have took it in, right, they didn't, right, it's going to mess up my energy and I'm not going to let it happen. But, those are the things, man, the cattiness, like you were saying and stuff like that. I think personally, bro, like, I think personally, man, that everyone has to come to a point on why they're doing it. You see what I'm saying? Understand why we're here, why we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I think we have to get together and use certain platforms, right? Absolutely. With people that has big platforms to have these conversations, just like yourself bringing us on here to have these type of conversations to say, hey, listen, let's get with some of these top trainers or whatever and have a nice discussion, because a lot of the things that we say, right, in private needs to be said out loud.
Yes.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? The things we discuss all the time, Fred, needs to be said out loud. You know what I'm saying? And I think now is the time that, right now, a lot of people are doing good. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of trainers that's very successful, and there's a lot of them, there's still a lot of trainers that's not. But at the same time, man, I think we need to pull together and pull our platforms together to have a bigger impact on everyone else.
True.
That's true, man.
Very true.
Just to piggyback right to what you said, it's just, I noticed, that is just so cliquish. Everybody had this clique and this circle they in, and then it's like, I want to be with this person, and it's like, why don't you be focused on being your own person?
That part.
It's just, and then it's these cliques.
But it starts with leadership.
And leadership as well. Mm-hmm. And then they seeing other trainers, this person doing this, and it's the clout chasing as well. Mm-hmm. It's just jealousy of others. It's just it's so much in the industry. And that's.
And it's so crazy, man. Me and Jock had a conversation not too long ago, and we was talking about just doing some big promotional stuff to having fun. And Jock said something so cool. He said, "Man, listen," he said, "You don't even know." We talking about urban fitness, black fitness. Let me say this here. I am an African American. I am black. I am urban. But I am fitness. I am for all race, all color, all ethnic groups. Whatever you are, whatever you do, whatever you are in life, I am just for fitness. Black, white, blue, green, yellow, whoever you are. That's me, even as an African American man. And Jock he said something to me, made me go home and have a research. He said, man, you think we doing good in fitness. He said, look at some of the other races, man. He said, there's people that we don't even know about that's making millions and millions and millions of dollars in this industry that we never heard of from other races and stuff. And when I looked at it, I was like, wow, I'm reading on these different trainers. I read on the guy, if y'all ain't heard his name is Trevor Sims, man, and he's in Wyoming. He did $10 million as a trainer, y'all, with his brand and stuff. And I began to research. And the biggest thing that I noticed about these trainers, man, was these trainers, and they come together. They come together. They ain't doing this here and pushing out, I ain't going to train with him. I ain't going doing this. I don't want to do this. Shira said the biggest thing, it's all these clicks and all of this and this. And that's bad.
And even if you want to help, small trainers, like you say, you get to a point you doing I own my own business. So I had a trainer to ask me, who my connect on, how I get my products and everything like that. So I said, okay, well, I'll put you in a business, and I asked them about, selling my bottles or whatever until I get them. No, he was like, a lot of these trainers think they're just too big. They're too big to be under somebody, is what I'm saying. They don't want to start small. They want to come in just hit, which who ask you for your.
I can touch on that. It's not the fact that they don't want to start small.
What is it?
It's the fact that you're black. Watch this. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, that's what we want right here.
Right? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Black folks look at other black folks to see what they could just get out of them. You're not gonna take that same mindset to the white folks over there. and go to their gym and ask them for their supplements
sources,
and
they
expect
resources, they
and watch this
connections.
and expect them to give them right their connections and their resources. You're not going to do that. But that is something that we have with us that goes on with us.
Something for nothing.
Exactly. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's just
It's
the
the reality of
like
it. It's the reality.
that's reality of it.
But soon as I was like, hey, I know
I'ma
you got a class, you know
real.
you got this. Why don't you go? I sell fat burner,
Right.
And then I'll put you. Oh, okay. But you want what I have though.
Right.
What I work
Right.
hard to get, but you just want it.
They want
But
all
you
that.
don't want to help me help you.
They want all that info, man. And this is something I had to stop doing, right? I had to make it a point. Like, I'm so freaking nice, yo. Like, I love educating. I love giving my people stuff, right? And I've been doing that for the last 20 years. You know what? Let me say 19 because I stopped about a year ago, right? And I stopped giving so much free information, right? I had to stop giving watch this. And the reason why is because I'll give them free information, my brothers, my sisters, and all that, right? They'll go sign up with the white boy in Texas. Or they'll go sign up with such and such for online training and such and such. Then they'll turn around and circle back a couple of months later and be like, hey, look, I was thinking about, what's your rate again? Nah, you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. But look, I wish you the best in your fitness journey. You see what I'm saying? But this is the things that goes on in our community with us. You see what I'm saying? That's all.
And I tell people all the time, man. I mean, it's just like, I look at me, man. I look at these last 2 years, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, we have, all three of us always have our one-on-one conversation. I think me and Jock have long with me and TJ have hella long conversation. I know for a fact, man, God first, that I'm an extreme innovator. I keep reinventing. I don't change the will of the game, but I keep inventing different things and putting new ideas together and bringing new things. TJ says all the time, man, you too nice, you too this. And the reason that I try to overcome, say, being so nice, and things like that, because I want us to have. The problem with us is we'll take all out. It's crazy. Y'all gonna be mad. I'm making a post today, man, and it says the same person I try to put on tries to knock me off. That's my post for today.
But that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's very true.
And the thing is, man, it's at a point, man, we are almost destroying ourselves in this industry, which is, what they want us to do. Like, it's just getting so bad, man. So, like I said, to set the table straight here with us, that's why today, y'all, this whole thing, I didn't bring the regular trainers. I didn't bring someone who just started a boot camp class. These are professionals that we have here. These are the people that have, you talking about 20, 15, you got 45 years, just these three, of just training, or just information, of experience, of going, not just telling you because they read out a textbook, but this is their life, man, from the time they wake up. These three people here, this is their career. They don't leave and go teach a job, teach school, go run this, and then come back. This is their job. This is their professional. Right. That's why these topics today, man, and I understand that, like, some of the questions was from the last three shows, but we had the answers from everybody else. We needed to hear what professional people in this business, real career people, real six-figure people, people who make money, people who's been getting it, what they feel. And y'all need to really listen to what these people are saying. Let me ask you a real question, though, and that's another thing I try to attack all the time in this business. It's like a big thing to me, a big thing. You always get these people who say, and like I said, this is just real talk. This is how I feel about it. You always get these people who will bring everything to you that they want to do, right? Piggyback off what Jock said, but I'm going to switch it for you, Jock. And they bring it to you because they say they want to do it with you. They want to do it with you. They want to do this. But they're not bringing it to you to do it with you guys. They bring it to you because they know you guys are those innovators to give that. And then how do you feel when they take what you said? I seen it so raw. I'm gonna say this. I've seen this raw in the last couple of weeks or months. They take, they sit with you in a conversation. That's my boy. That's my girl. Sherry, my girl. We this, and they take everything out of you, every idea. We finna get this together, and you look up on IG, social media, TikTok, phone conversation, text message, and they took your whole blueprint, and they're doing it. But they left the blue out of it, which is
That's actually pretty funny to me.
Am I right or wrong?
Hey.
How do you deal with that?
I find it funny, person, because like, all right, they come to you information, you give them game, you give them everything, you do whatever you can to help them out. Then you see them do it. I see it plenty of times. So now I sit back, I laugh, because now eventually they're gonna come back, because remember they had borrowed information from you. they didn't do it themselves. They didn't come up and innovate themselves. They came and got it from a source. They got to eventually come back to that source.
Yeah, for some
That
more
source is closed off for business.
Right.
So like I said, I sit back and laugh because 9 times out of 10 they still got the blueprint, but they doing it wrong.
And I totally agree with you on that. My response to that is that it's not going to last.
Exactly, bro.
You know,
Last.
it's honestly it's not going to last because it doesn't. The foundation that it's set on is not enough. It's not strong enough. You see it. You see what I'm saying?
That
You've
part.
already then removed the carpet from underneath you before you even got started. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, it won't last, man. So those things actually. It don't even really bother me, man.
Bro, I find it
You know what I'm
funny,
saying?
bro. I
It really
find
don't
it
bother
funny,
me
man.
because your blueprint is not my blueprint.
You're the original.
You see what I'm saying?
You're the
Because
original.
my blueprint is here.
Yeah.
So I'm okay on however you choose to move with the information that you got from me. You see what I'm saying? Because you're gonna move how you want to move regardless. You see what I'm saying? But that's just something that's the goods and the bads about what we do or what anyone else do and any other. Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, man, as a Christian, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know my belief in walking with God, man. God didn't give me a dream or a daydream, bro, for it not to be a reality. He didn't give me a thought of what could happen if he didn't think that I could manifest with him to make it actually that situation. So I'm like Jock on that. TJ tell me all the time, man, don't even tell them, man, I don't mind telling you what I got next. Go duplicate it. Go do what you got to do because what you do won't be what's mine because like Jock said, it is mine, But and then it's the same thing. I'm going to give y'all a funny question again, Jock. It's funny.
Go ahead, loosen it up.
Have y'all ever looked across the room and Jock, you just had somebody and they just doing upright rows or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the other trainer doing upright row, his client, and then your client doing some push-ups and upright. Like, have y'all had somebody just follow y'all whole routine?
Oh yeah.
What do y'all do? Bro?
Yeah,
How do
yeah.
y'all think,
It's like I said, it's funny because like I said, they follow something they got from me, but it's like you still doing it.
Not one move. They done did 6 of y'all.
They done
moves.
did 6 moves, and they doing it wrong. Like I'll say it right here. I've actually, while I was working out, like you said, this whole scenario, client doing it dead wrong. Now I got my glasses. I can't really see, but I can see.
No, not the client. Another trainer training their
trainer.
client doing what you doing everything
Oh,
you did.
doing it. Oh, that. Oh,
Two
okay.
trainers in the building,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
Jock, you
yeah.
doing your thing, then he do your move with
Yeah.
his client. You do
Yeah.
your move with your client. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen that.
Trainers.
Yeah. I let that just kind of fall to the wayside because it's not so much you could tell another trainer depending on who that person is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a sensitive thing. That's a sensitive, to walk up on a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have in the past, just kind of like inform trainers of certain movements or whatever.
Right,
you do
right.
it like this, don't do it like that. But that was built up off the rapport that we already have. You see what I'm saying? And I was okay with that. But I do know what you're talking about because I've seen it many a times.
Yeah.
But a lot of that stuff, man, I let it personally, man. I just kind of.
I tell people it's a compliment.
What about this? When you see you on one side of the gym, and all of a sudden everybody on one side of the gym you go to this side, everybody just all of a sudden.
Well, sure, they following your legs.
You a leader.
Everybody got them legs out, Johnny. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be whole empty in this little area. All of a
Was
sudden,
that
everybody
leg
just
day?
working
There's a leg day.
Yeah.
That was leg day.
Everybody just all of a sudden working out your area. You be like,
That's leg
That
day.
was like the other-
Well, I don't know what you're talking about on now. We don't go through
Yeah,
that. We don't. That's only you, dog.
We ain't got no
That's only you.
70 shorts
Yeah.
on.
We ain't got the hoochie daddy shorts on.
No, they do. I mean, I can totally agree because we get there and it's like, all right, when I come to the gym, I usually have an area where I train. There's no equipment over there, good. I ain't got to worry about nobody hogging machines. I'll duplicate whatever machine in this corner. And sometimes I get there, I can't use it because people are there. So I just gravitate to an empty space. But now, I look in the same section, you got one trainer with 4 clients, then another trainer with 3 more clients on pot in, and you got the third trainer with another 6 clients. It's like, yo, y'all packed in like a can damn sardines. The gym is open. Spread out and utilize it.
But what if they come in your area? Like you was just in this area that was
But that's
empty. Then they come in, and then you go this area, and all of a sudden.
Or you walk get the medicine ball and you come back, they standing over there.
It's just people
Hey,
around you all of a
that's
sudden.
a
You can't
that's a
expect it.
conversation that's a topic for gym etiquette. We have a topic, a gym etiquette
That
topic.
might be my
You know what I'm
next
saying?
show.
Because they need to know. And the thing about it is that you're getting all these newbies coming in the gym that haven't been in the gym in 10 years. Some people, it's their first time or whatnot.
That's
And we
okay.
talking about gym
They don't
etiquette.
know
But
about it.
honestly, a lot of people don't even know.
They don't know
So we
that
need to have that conversation one day. You know what I'm
And they
saying?
follow you, literally following from machine. I have trainers, 2 trainers specifically at FDL that just follows me me from this machine. Every
think it's
leg,
what
every
hold on.
machine I'm
Yeah,
on.
they
is
like-
they love
what
you.
is what is
Yeah.
that?
It's
What is
different
that?
with you. They just love you.
Because I thought it was just me, y'all. But
Sure,
they my clients.
sure. You can train. You can train. They following your shit. Look,
That's what it is.
if I can train, I'll follow you too. Give me some. I'll follow you
I'm
too.
gonna get a couple.
I'll follow you
We'll
too,
get a
dog.
couple next week.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Alright,
saying?
so
That's
listen.
why we the professionals and they're not.
There you go. I got one for you, Jock.
Go ahead.
Share, watch this, teacher. And get ready though, cause same question.
Come on, man.
Jock, you driving right now.
Mhm.
You driving from Atlanta and New Orleans, right? Where you from?
Mhm.
But in between, you have to have 4 meals that day, right, Sherry? And Jock messed around and left 2 meals at the house in Atlanta.
Mhm.
He got 2 meals, right, Sherry? Ain't nothing around but a quick trip, a barbecue place. You ready?
Okay.
And a fruit stand. He got to use all 3 places to make one meal. Give me your go-to meal. Quick trip, barbecue, and a fruit stand.
And
He
a fruit-
got to use
okay.
all 3.
So quick trip. I usually grab a fruit and a peanuts if I'm on prep. So I'll do that from there. But let's just say, that's tough, bro. That's tough because I like grabbing them hot dogs over there with the chili. Oh, not right. I ain't gonna lie to you though. But okay, barbecue stand. We're gonna have to
You gotta get
go
one for each 3. You gotta
right.
get
We're gonna have to go barbecue with no sauce.
one. Okay, which barbecue?
Huh?
Rib, beef, chicken?
Whatever, as long as there's no sauce. We're gonna have to just do the chicken or the beef with no whatever,
Okay.
no sauce, right? We're gonna leave the sauce out of it. And what's the third one?
Fruit stand.
A fruit. Oh shoot. Don't want to get watermelon. That's gonna have you go in the bathroom. So I do like strawberries and pineapples.
Quick trip.
Quick trip. Peanuts and a Snicker.
Okay, no, it's gotta be balanced. I need a balanced meal.
Oh, you want a balanced meal out of
Yeah.
all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Uh-huh.
all right. So let's. You know what? We going no carbs on this day.
Okay,
We just
so-
doing we doing peanuts from Quick Trip.
Uh-huh.
Right. We doing peanuts from Quick Trip. We doing chicken, no sauce from what you call it, and we doing and we doing strawberries and what you call them on the side. That's a meal.
Where your water?
For the water from Quick Trip.
Okay. There you go. Now.
Okay, you gave me time to think. Good. I'm
Okay.
glad you was first. All right, so I'm gonna go to Quick Trip, grab one of their little mini salads that be by the little bar.
What kind of dressing?
It comes with a little dressing, but
Ranch.
Yeah. See, that's that bad dressing. See,
Yeah,
bad dressing.
yeah, that's what you gotta say. Is the ranch okay?
I'm trying to get them, folks.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get 'em.
Salad or water from Quick Trip. Then I'll get some chicken. You know, no sauce, and then I'll go and get a grapefruit from the fruit stand. And that's pretty much
That's
that's
good.
a chicken salad.
'Cause I
with a little
forgot about
grapefruit
the salad.
and the
That's
water,
good.
You know, so I
That's
kind of
good.
put some stuff up, you know, and do some things.
That's
like
good.
that.
Okay.
All right, so
I said
my answer
bad
is totally
meal,
different from
bro.
everybody else. So here we go.
Be bad.
Quick Trip, I mean, you got to get your snacks. So they got really the big size Reese's with the pretzels in the side. I'm going to get like 3 of them. Probably a ginger ale also. Go to the barbecue stand. I don't eat beef no more. I never ate pork. So, yo, give me all the jerk chicken. Like,
Oh, I love
really.
it.
Give me like a 20 piece. I'm not even going to lie to you from the barbecue stand. And something else to drink. Probably a ginger ale or something like that. The fruit.
Okay.
The fruit. I need watermelon. I love watermelon. It's real stereotypical, and I hate to kind of come on like this on my life.
Triple out, man.
Yo, give me that watermelon, the big joint. I mean, it has plenty of water in
feel
it.
Quick
you.
Trip sell boiled eggs too. I had to go up in there.
You're right. They got them packs.
They got them
They
packs.
got them
Boiled
packs.
eggs. Grab me a pack of boiled eggs. My
Hey, you need to speak on that and have. We need to speak on that.
Shiro, okay,
Okay.
okay, same road trip. Shiro, you first.
What's up, Camille?
Guess what? Got to get your workout in. But when y'all get there, y'all know y'all got some meetings and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All you got with you, 1 10-pound stretch band,
Mm-hmm.
a mat,
Mm-hmm.
1 towel, and you're at the rest area. Give me your 4 workouts you're going to do that's most effective for the full body
Mm-hmm.
using those objects. And you only got 30
a
minutes.
mat,
And a stretch band.
and a stretch band.
That's it.
I can do some laterals.
Nah, I can do something. Give me your 4.
Oh, lateral wrist resistant bands with the laterals and frontals. Then I can do burpees. I mean, and I do ab workout.
What you going to do with the towel? The towel's got to be included in the workout.
Hell, that's helping me sweat, so I'm used to it. To head off my sweat. What the hell? I
What?
don't need it in the workout.
Well, I'm gonna take the towel. I'm gonna take the towel. I'm gonna do my 100 sit-ups on the towel.
Okay. No, you already got a
You
mat.
got a mat.
Oh, you already got a mat.
You got a
Okay.
mat, a towel, and a stretch band.
Okay. Yeah, the towel's after. So I'm gonna go ahead on and do my 100 sit-ups on there on the mat, right? I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna do my 100 push-ups. I keep it basic on that. I'm gonna. What else I'm gonna do? I have the band, right?
You got a band.
Damn, I got the band. Oh, that's easy. So we're gonna do some back flies. We're gonna do some side laterals. We can even do squats with the band. You see what I'm saying? Put the band underneath the feet.
That's why
We're
they're the
gonna-
professionals, y'all.
And we're gonna
You do a
do
band
some
squat.
squats with the bands. Now, if you want to get a little, little nice with it, we're gonna go down and squat, press up with the band. 1,
Oh yeah, that's
2.
what we
You know what I'm
do.
saying?
That's
So
a
it's a
full
lot of
body.
different variations that we could go in on and do. Or we're not. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna take my towel. I'm gonna find somewhere to hang the towel. I'm gonna get some pull-ups in. The band, I'm putting that joint on my back. Like Josh said, we getting push-ups popping, probably some bicep curls with supplementing. And with my mat, strictly Superman for my lower back. 4.
Professional. Y'all remember that word, D?
You don't need much to work out.
You don't
Yeah.
need much
You
at
don't need
all. Like
nothing.
people,
Just
they
need
want
you.
all this fancy stuff. Yo, just get something done with what you got. I can
Right.
kill you with 5 pounds. I don't need 100.
Right.
But
Real professionals, y'all. Y'all hearing this. So, Jock, I'm going to start with you, man.
Talk to me.
You got a lot of people look at you, man. You got your brand and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a quick minute and a half, 2 minutes, bro. Real talk. For people who want to bodybuild, that's number one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick just different things they about. But people who want to get into your line of work, you know what I'm saying? And 3 questions out of that for somebody who's looking to be a bodybuilder.
Mm-hmm.
1, what would be your encouraging words?
Mm-hmm.
2, let's just take 2. Something of encouragement
Mm.
and how they can find you so they can have the best of the best training them to get them ready. So I want you to have that.
Okay. My answer to that for as encouragement would be the first thing I would say is that you could do it. That's the very first thing I say, right? Because a lot of people come in the door or asking you, just to touch on what we was talking about earlier, they come in the door and they come in intimidated, right? But my thing is this, though. When you come in the door, you've already made your mind up to take the first step, right? So the first thing I do is I go ahead on and encourage them out the gate to make them feel comfortable for something that only 3%, 5%, 3% people ever do for as bodybuilding, taking that, getting on stage and stuff like that. It takes a certain kind of mindset and a certain kind of individual to get on there. And that's why you see a lot of people that have always been through something that changed their life in their 30s or 40s or 50s and want to go ahead on and bodybuild. But just to answer your question specifically, I always encourage them, man. Like I said, the number one thing I do is say, I tell them out the gate is that they could do it, number one. And then, I tell them who I am so they could start getting comfortable. Because a lot of times our physiques, people like myself, Sheriff, and TJ, it could become.
I see you skipped me, y'all.
No, you the host.
That was a joke, y'all.
No, you the host. You the host, bro.
I don't hear that shit.
No, you the.
I meet TJ.
Yeah,
Not the fat guy.
Come on, man, don't do me like that, brother. Right?
getting it, dog.
But when they see us, man, they're intimidated out the gate. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? And the first thing a lot of people will say, "Oh, I want to look like that."
Right.
Well, my thing is this: you don't know what you want to look like until you start hitting certain goals,
There you
right?
go.
That's like a person saying, "Look, you know what? I don't want that Maybach Bentley. That's too much." Well, it's too much from the standpoint that where you're at right now. It's too much if you're making $30,000 a year.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You can't even see that. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is, man, is continued encouragement. You see what I'm saying? And just give them baby steps on doing it. So when we started out, it's like, listen, man, let's start this thing off at 1, and I'm gonna only give you as much as you can handle. I never as a trainer or as a coach, you never expect them to do the things that we do, that we take on for ourselves, because this thing is a learning thing. It's a journey. It's an experience. You know what I'm saying? So
That part.
that's my take on it.
Man, I love that.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
your
yeah.
question to you on the same thing. Hold on, Jock. You don't say all that, and don't nobody know where the hell to find you at.
Oh, find me. I'm sorry, man. Everybody find me.
One minute, that's why you know you're professional. Oh, everybody know me.
No, ain't no everybody
He
know me,
skipped
man.
me with the everybody in shape shit.
But the main platform, man, right now I'm IG or whatnot.
I'm in shape. Save everybody, not for you.
You are look like you, man.
You talking about some me, Shearer, and TJ.
Don't do me that, brother. Don't do me that.
Man.
Put me on the spot like that. I appreciate.
Tell them where they can find you though, for real, bro.
Man, find me at IG, man, at Mr. Reps on IG, man. Is MR_REPZ. You can find me. I shoot you my packages. I shoot you everything you want to know, all kind of information on training and stuff like that, man. So if you're looking to bodybuild or you're looking to just lose weight, tone up, whatever it is, overall wellness, just eating healthy, meal plans, you name it, I do it. That's what we do, man. We do this. We do this for life.
Real, man. Hey, he for real, bro. I know we having a good time, but hey, man, I've been in the gym with this bro. I train. Listen, I attempt to train. You know, I have my 1 or 2
Yeah,
days
you check yourself.
every other month. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like I said, I've been in the game a long time, man. Like I really understand, bro. This brother is the real deal.
Appreciate that. Appreciate
everybody
that.
can't have that Olympian on their name. I mean, you can put it on there and be lying,
They can't.
but
They
that's
Man,
real.
That's
man.
So, Shirley, let me ask you this, man. So, females.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure today, man. I know, man. So many women look up to you. I can tell, even the impact when women coming out of the gym and they look at you and they like, wow, like you said it. You know, you're a woman that built better than these guys walking there. But at the same time, you have a Coca-Cola shape. You are a woman. You are beautiful. You are a beautiful queen, and you got the total package. So for these women that sometimes like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I want to do this. Just kind of let them know, hey, that they can. From your standpoint, and right now, I know women gonna be hitting you up. Well as a man, because like I said,
I want more women.
Yeah.
At this point. I'm getting a lot of men.
yeah, no, I mean, you're getting out everybody.
Right.
You're
That-
doing it,
I want
but just
more
tell them about you and let them know where they can hit you up at. Because like I said, I know they're gonna be hitting you.
All right, I'm gonna get that out the way first. Follow me on Queen Shira 85. Aestheticwarriors.com is my website where
You gotta spell it out. Everybody knows
Aesthetic
that.
Warriors.
Okay.
Aestheticwarriors.com. That's training packages, products. It all come in a package deal, meal plan packages, all that, everything. As far as any woman that want to get into sport, it's always I'm encouraging, letting her know that, because that's the thing I get a lot too, is the whole I don't want to you already coming in with limitations. I don't like that. Don't come in telling me what you already. I don't want to get that. I don't want to look like you. Like that's not offensive to me. First off, get to where you can get to naturally on your own. You know what I'm saying? What your body allows you to get to. And then, like Jock said, then we'll make the decision on where you need to go.
Right.
But not being scared. People are just so in their head about everything. They just, I don't want to. You already making. Just get in there.
Right.
Enjoy the process.
Right.
Start the process,
that,
and then we can talk.
No,
Don't
right.
tell me about a shoulda, coulda, and a limitation. I can't. Well, how long that's gonna be? All these questions. Get in there. How about come? Just come. That's why I'm
Show
telling you,
up.
they hit me up. These
Going,
females,
man.
because it be the women. They have 100 questions. Just come in. That way, when they come in, I can show them the gym. That's a part of my consultation. Fill them out so they can see I'm relatable, I'm cool, I'm down. Because that's a lot of things too. They look at, like I say, the body.
Timid. Right.
passionate.
Yeah, she is a little
They're
super passionate,
like,
super
because
passionate.
I love it, and I don't want
And that's
people to
good.
think that I'm gonna be all hardcore. Don't work me out too much.
Right,
Just
right.
Get in there. I'm gonna do what you can do.
Right.
Your women
You know-
clients, I noticed too, like your women clients, lady with the nails, a real cool lady. They love you to death,
She
man.
been with me from day one. That's
That's
because
awesome.
even she talks, but she gets it done. Because I'm
Oh, no, she be
compassionate with
working.
my people, and she works
She be
above.
right. I be saying
And
she's coming and she
consistent.
work.
Yeah, she been there.
She's consistent.
You get along with anybody who works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I get along with
So
anybody.
TJ, same thing, man. Let these people know, man. Like I said, for y'all, like I said once again, man, he's a general manager at FDL, also fitness model, man. This dude been doing a lot of dope stuff, up for several awards in fitness, man. Everybody look up to you, man. I mean, I see everybody running in clients. I see other people clients running to you, shit. But anyway, let them know, man. Just give them some encouragement on how they can find you.
Well, first of all, y'all can find me Thomas_Walls_Jr. My first, last, and my ending suffix. That's right, I'm not on IG. But as far as encouragement, and I can only speak from my standpoint, please take care of your body, because you never know
You only get one.
when it's gonna need to take care of you, man.
Exactly.
I'm speaking from a guy who almost died. The doctor told me, he said, if you wasn't in the physical shape you were in, we'd be burying you right now.
Right,
From
right,
that point on, it
right.
was like, I owe it to myself to take care of myself. And
Right.
when people don't take it serious, it's like,
Right,
whatever. So,
right,
I mean,
right.
if anything, like I said, take care of your body.
That's right.
That way, you can take care of you when you need it. Like
Don't
this
get one body.
COVID, this monkeypox, this polio, you ain't got to worry about that. You taking care of your body. So
That's right.
That's my only thing I got to say to everybody.
Man, I love that. John, 2 words. What describe Mr. Reps? 2 words.
Huge.
Res-
Shoulders. That nigga
Jokes.
shoulders.
Skip
describes me. I do it with passion and purpose.
Passion and purpose. 2
Passion and purpose.
words. 2 words. Quick.
2 words. Focused and focused and work hard. Shit, I work hard. Hard worker.
I love it.
I'm driven and I'm definitely overly confident. I don't know if you can be overly confident, but I'm definitely overly confident.
It's okay to be like that.
Ain't
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Nothing wrong with
Driven
that.
and overly confident. That is me.
That's what's up, man. So, like I said, man, today, man, really, like I said, we've had a whole lot of people, but we really wanted to hear it from the professionals today. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you know what? Make sure you catch this show, man. Make sure you catch everything these guys talking about. Reach out to them. Like I just told you, they're personal. They're relatable. You know what I'm saying? You can hit them on IG. They're going to respond. You can come into FDL compound, man. They're going to talk to you. Just want to let you know, man, like I said, we do this here, man, because we really care about the urban fitness population. We really care about what's going on in our community, as well as everybody else's community. Like I told you, I am an African-American trainer, but I am for everybody. I want everybody to be healthy. We just need a healthy world. Y'all can always catch me, man, right here every Wednesday on Reach Radio. Y'all can catch me next Wednesday, 7 o'clock at night, man. I'm doing my own class, man, Hit It with Frederico, 7 p.m. at the Epic Center. September the 17th, we kick this tour back off, man. We got dope peddlers, man. We riding 500 bike riders into Grady Park. We doing the boot camp. September the 24th, man. You can catch me again at the Epic City on a Saturday with the first responders, all the policemen, the sheriff, the nurses. Just want to actually pay homage to what they do for our community, man. October the 9th, man, you can catch me back in Cleveland, Ohio for the breast cancer boot camp. You can catch me 2 weeks later, man, in Houston, Texas. We're just trying to do our thing, man. We're just trying to spread the word, man, about how great fitness is, how great, man, you can be if you just take care of yourself. TJ just told you, man, he almost died. We all got our own testimony and stories why we here. At the end of the day, I'm going to say it again, we got testimonies and stories why we here. The big thing is, man, we here. And being here, that means being here for you. That's what we really care about. Like I said, once again, man, give it up, man, for these professionals. These people really do this. Ain't no 9 to 5, ain't no going work at no school, ain't no warehouse, ain't no checking this clock. They check in, man, 7 days a week, and they check in by checking on you. So please hit these people up. Even if you ain't finna train with them, you need some advice, hit them up. Even if you ain't finna need no advice, hit these people up, man. Even though we're trainers and stuff, they're human beings. Let them know they're doing a good job. Let them know, man, that you appreciate what they're trying to do. Not even not for you, just for other people. Do me a favor, man. Hit Mr. Reps up. Hit Shearer up. Hit TJ up. Let these people know, man, that y'all really, really understand what they're saying. Once again, man, Reach Radios. Y'all know I am FDL, man. You can follow me at FDL_train. FDL, this is fitness, and the FDL compound. Love you, man. And once again, we out. Gone.
Peace.